Alright, so this is the factory license plate bracket. I am gonna try to mount it magnet style under here. So as you can see, those are the factory holes. I didn't make it yet. I didn't want to have to screw this in. So this is the orientation it goes. Go like this. But what I've been doing is I've actually been mounting it this low. I think it looks better. But down here, there's nothing to mount to. As you can see, it just goes into nothing. I think the plate looks better down low a little bit. So I'm gonna have to make something fit here and put some magnets into there. And then replicate what I did on my last car. So the plan is to bend this piece of plastic into shape onto the car and then mount it or double-sided tape it. I think I'm going to mount it with screws. I have this cardboard cut out so far, same as this. I'm going to use this as a template to bend it into shape and then figure out how to do it, the bends on this one first before I waste all these pieces of plastic. This is just a 1/8 piece of ABS plastic. I could heat it up and bend it into shape and mount it. So here is the piece removed. You can see in here really easily. This is a nice piece of aluminum. I think I'm gonna double-sided tape onto that or drill and then tap it with thread and bolt it in place. Won't know until we get further down in the project. Let me figure out how this is going to work first. Alright, so this is the rough idea of how it's going to look. The bracket is, I have a trace out cardboard. This is going to be an inch lip, 2.5 centimeters roughly. And then this other marking I have is me just tracing the line on this bracket. So it's gonna bend right about there and mount onto it. And then on this side, you can see that little cardboard piece. Not exactly that spot, but you get the idea. I'm gonna bend it into shape a little bit more. So it's gonna be all 90-degree bends. So let me transfer this into the ABS plastic and then give it another test try. Looks pretty simple. Hopefully it works. Alright, got the line traced from my template onto this. For those with IS 350s, I don't know if you should use these measurements because the IS 500 bumper is a little longer right here. If you didn't notice, I'm gonna get a ruler and just show you guys. Five inches about from here to here. Look at yours. You will notice that yours is not the same length. So who knows what happens here? Is it extended there? I don't know. So transfer the lines over. Got a vise. I'm gonna clamp this on and then bend it into shape with some heat gun. Let me set this up really quick. This was not a good one. It's kind of not straight everywhere. These bends are not tight the way I want it to. But general idea is this is how it's gonna look. But more 90-degree bends and cleaner. Gotta set up my vise a little bit better. Let's see what I could do. Got a couple more pieces to try. Here's my board that I'm gonna cut, the ABS plastic piece. I scored the lines so I know where I'm gonna be bending from this side. I also purchased this thing right here. It's a heating element, acrylic plastic bender or PVC. So I'm gonna give this a try instead of the heat gun. This should bend this ABS plastic dead center and nice and clean and 90 degree. Heat's concentrated, so that's the heating element right there. And then this is actually has a water pump right there to keep the outside cool right here. So I'm gonna give this a try. First time using it, hopefully it goes well. I'll do a quick time lapse of it and then see the final product. Okay, so I have my setup all gotten ready. Water pump still going. This thing is warming up a little bit right now. I didn't start it up yet. I'll set you right here. So here's my ABS plastic. Scored lines on it on both sides so I can kind of tell where to bend. It's warming up right now. Okay, and cranked up. As you can see, it's turning orange. That's where the heat is. Alright, so let's start doing this one. Alright, see it's already starting to flex. Bend it into shape and hold it. Right. In the center now. Turn this off, let that cool down. Got my 90-degree bend on both sides now. Instead of saying, I'm just gonna let it cool down for a little bit. Don't touch it, it's really hot. Okay, now my flat piece has become 90-degree bends, nice and straight. Alright, now to bring it to the car and show you what I'm planning for it. Alright, there goes that plate I bent, kind of mounted into place. It's just like wedged in there right now, actually, even. And then here's this side. Here's a better picture with the lights on. So I marked the center, so I know that this is the center of the grill. So this is centered. And on this side, I also centered it. Well, now I know that this was centered, and then so I drew the line there so I could just use that as a guideline. I'm actually gonna drill about 2 holes right there, and then drill holes into the reinforcement bracket and thread the holes, so I could do a 10 mil here and a 10 mil here, and then, so I could take it on and off easily. If I never need to service or take it off, then I just need to take this piece off and then unbolt 2 10 mils down there, and then it comes right off. So still a work in progress, but getting closer to end result. So here's another look at that piece that I just bent into shape and mounted and figured out where the center is and everything. Nice clean bends everywhere. Here's the first piece I did with the heat gun. It looks terrible, nothing bent good. It's going in the trash, but good first attempt. Alright, so I made some holes, and then I used a punch and punch my spots onto the reinforcement. I'm going to tap those right now and then make these holes a little bit bigger and bolt this into place. Alright, so I ordered a set of these to tap it. This is a metric set. I'm going to use an M6 by 1 focus right there, and this would be like a 10 mil, so I'm gonna get that threaded and see if a 10 mil bolts into it. Hopefully that metal in the reinforcement is thick enough. Okay, let me get the drill. So I have this drill, standard drill, had this 90 degree contraption, and then at the end of it, your standard bit holder. Basically, this will allow me to drill in this tight area and still fit this drill. Alright, I'll try to film drilling one hole, see how it goes. Might be a lot of vibration. Phone keys moving. I'm gonna do the rest off camera. Notice I also put a towel there to catch all the metal shavings. Shit. That's the fucking radiator. Alright, I'm gonna put the camera down. So holes are made. That's where they're gonna go. These are my 10 mils. So they'll go right there. One there. Another one there. And then we'll bolt this into the radiator reinforcement or whatever. Bumper reinforcement. I bought these magnetic plates, bars, whatever you want to call it. Put some double-sided tape on it. And tape it onto the back of my bracket. Alright, so I got my magnets mounted. That's how it's looking. Yep, so the magnets are mounted right there. Just double-sided taped. This is the factory bracket. I only have one set of magnets on this side so far. I'm just testing it out. You can see it's only one, but yeah, holding it. I'll put another set here. I'm actually waiting for a thicker piece I ordered, but these are just temporary for now, just to give it a try. So I'm gonna get this mounted in the car now and call that part done, so I can button it up. These magnets are super long. They're really strong to the point where I actually broke one already when they slapped into each other on accident. So I'm gonna use this for now, but I ordered new ones already. Alright, so here are the magnets double-sided taped into place. And then this is just an example of it on my toolbox. Alright, one more other thing I'm going to do is wrap tape around this to get metal shavings to stay away from the magnet, and then I could just swipe it off instead of like collecting it on this magnet. I'll do that really quick and show you the outcome. This should make it like not rub against the grill as well. More secure. Just double-sided taped in place. Nothing else is really holding it other than the tape. One side done. Side that's not wrapped, as you can see the difference. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys really quick how this is working. I got magnets put on this side already. Felt tape, and then I just installed magnets onto this one as well. It's kind of hard to show the camera. So it's just double-sided taped into place. And then pretty strong. So I'm going to test this out on the car and probably silicone seal it so this doesn't move. Double-sided tape might be good enough, but I want to kind of seal it away from the elements as well. Alright, this is the final outcome of everything. There's magnets in here with some felt tape. Wrapping it up nice and tight. And here's the bracket I created. Magnets also stuck on this side, double-sided taped. Two holes mounted on my reinforcement. And I'll show you. That's how it's going to stick to the car. It's not strong enough to hold it in place, but strong enough to hold it, and the grill holes will hold it from going up and down, so it's going to get extra strength. All right, so this is it installed on the vehicle. That's how the mount is. Can't really tell. Let me actually get a light. So now we are at the car. This is my personal plate, USC 30 chassis code for this car. So here is the magnet. There's the mount. So all I have to do is line it up and I'll just stick on. It doesn't fall out. But a little force and it comes right out. So maybe you guys want to do this. Hopefully this helps somebody else if they want to replicate what I do. I'm not going to make any more of these, but hopefully this video gives you an idea how to do it. Thanks for watching. So, where is it? Boom. Thanks for watching again. Bye.